If you want to check out different content from myself, I've just set up a second channel where I'm going to post fitness and things. The link for that will be in the description. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Norwich City career mode. We are in completely the wrong month. So, why are we on the calendar? Reason I'm on the calendar, no, I'm not going to sim, but unfortunately, today's episode was meant to be me playing West Ham, as well as a few other teams, including another trip to Manchester United in the league. Unfortunately, the recording has completely corrupt. It just doesn't work at all. It won't play. So, yeah, unfortunately, all the work I did yesterday was, wasn't for nothing because we have the results, but I don't have the gameplay. So you've seen in the previous episode, we beat Manchester United in the FA Cup. Then we beat Newcastle in the league 2-0. Then the game that you wouldn't have seen is West Ham. Now that would have been the very first game of today's episode. And we beat them 1-0, fortunately. Did quite well there. It was a bit of a cagey affair, really. I mean, they had better opportunities than we did. They probably should have won the game, in fairness. We managed to take our opportunity. You'll never guess who scored. Yeah, you did guess. Well done. Rafael Leao on the score sheet to make it 1-0. Then we had a couple of weeks off, and we'll skip through to March, and we can see that we played Aston Villa in the FA Cup, arrested a few players. Rafael Leao did play. We put Bella Kotchap in at centre-back. Gravenberch came in instead of Sangar. Cyprian played instead of him. So, a few replacement players here or there. That game finished 1-0 to us. There was a very boring game. Not many highlights at all in that one. So, it is what it is. Then we went and played Manchester United in the league. Now, unfortunately, we were at full strength. That's not the unfortunate thing. What I mean is, unfortunately, despite being at full strength and despite having just so many more opportunities to win the game, Rafael Leao had shots saved by David De Gea on no less than 6 occasions. We really should have scored that game. We didn't dominate possession, but we were all over them. They had literally one shot on target, and they won 1-0. Bruno Fernandes scoring the goal. It was one of those, they got down to the byline, they put the ball into the penalty area, he steered it Goldwoods, and it just went in the back of the net. Nothing we could do about it. Typical Manchester United performance. They were the worst team for 88 minutes, and for 2 minutes they made it count and they won 1-0. It is what it is. That would have been the end of the episode, but as that is obviously all gone into the ether, and I've had to just talk you through it, we now have a little while to fill in. So we are going to play a couple of live games. We'll play the cup game against Spurs. Then we'll play the league game against Arsenal. Here we go then. This is the Tottenham Hotspur lineup. Thomas Lemar is a new sign-in. So there we go. And it is Regulon as well, actually. So that does look like a pretty strong side. Foyth playing at right back, which is a bit of a weird one. But apart from that, very strong team. This is how we line up. Lucas Chevalier in goal. Bella Kotchap in defence instead of Godfrey. Don't know how I feel now that I've seen their lineup. I mean, our front four, our main front four, Sangar and Cyprian, of course, in the middle. The only 2 changes I have actually made is Bella Kotchap and Chevalier, but still. Oh, here comes Spurs. They're knocking it around really well. Lewis gets a vital touch. Lucas is stopped by Lewis. Lewis has done really well there twice. Ball comes in. Good save from Chevalier at his near post. He's hyped about that as well. Lemar ushered to the byline. Harry Kane turns, and what a save again from the young goalkeeper. 2 in 2 minutes for Chevalier. Cannot be mad about that. One of the most prolific strikers in the Premier League has just missed a point-blank effort against a youth goalkeeper. Cleared by Rafael Leao. As far as Gedson Fernandes, another rifle straight at Chevalier. 3 saves in 3 minutes. Kubo, chance to run. Dele Alli chasing him down. Apparently Dele Alli is as fast as Kubo. Not quite sure where EA get their ratings from. But this is a promising move. Poor ball into the box from Kubo. Here comes Jonathan David. I think Spurs might be a little bit rattled here because they know how quick we can break. There goes Rafael Leao into the penalty area, across the goalkeeper, into the back of the net. You cannot stop him scoring. He scored in nearly every single game he's played since joining the club. If he hasn't scored, he's got an assist, a goal contribution in every game so far. He has lit up the Spurs defence. What a turn. And there's absolutely no chance for Upamecano to chase him. And it's such a good finish into the bottom corner. Ball into Harry Kane. Need to be close to him. And that's side netting. Cyprian back to Lamar. Kubo closing off the passing lane. This is Gedson Fernandez. We know he likes to strike. There's Harry Kane. Great save from Chevalier again to deny what I believe is the top goal scorer of the league. Harry Kane. Great save again down to his left. Kubo has just enough energy in the tank to maybe go for this, but decides against it. Here's Rafael Leao. Takes it past Upamecano again. Goes down under the challenge. Kubo decides that the free kick would be pointless, and then Upamecano decides to really go for that yellow card. And to be fair, if there was such a thing as, I suppose, totting up, he would have been booked for the first one, and then the second one should have been a yellow as well. So he should be sent off. Both of them are yellow cards. Might be time for a sub in a second. Here's Sangar, Barco, Kubo charging forward into Jonathan David. Fake shot stop into the fake. Oh, what a goal! I was going to say into the finesse shot. What a goal that is. And Norwich City leads Spurs with 30 minutes left on the clock. Now, we know full well from previous FA Cup experience that a 2-0 lead doesn't really mean an awful lot in this game, but that is such a good goal. He just completely sent the defender the wrong way and then sent the goalkeeper packing as well. And that is a great finish from Jonathan David into the top corner of the net. There goes Gedson Fernandez again. He's been charging forward all afternoon. Dele Alli in and Chevalier equal to it again. Great bit of goalkeeping from the youngster. He's done so well today. Early doors kept us in it. Gravenberch plays it inside. He actually goes on a run. Rafael Leao decides to go the other way. Jonathan David. God, that's brilliant from Barco. Rafael Leao. Can he spin his man? He's in on goal. Rafael Leao. Oh my days. What a goal. And what a player this guy is. If anybody questioned whether he's going to be good enough or not, I'm hoping you're eating humble pie right now, because that was sensational. I mean, we have shown Spurs how to attack this game. Great move from him. He's in on goal, left-footed, and it's going to pain Mourinho to see a fellow countryman do that to his defence that he spent an awful lot of money on. And that is, that's sensational. I don't remember Hugo Lloris making a save today. Into Barco, back to Jonathan David. Rafael Leao, same thing again. He goes down under a challenge. Has to be a free kick. Referee says play on Jonathan David to Barco. It's 4. Well. I did not expect this before the game. Spurs have not been that bad, but they have crumbled under the pressure of our front three. They cannot handle them at all. Barco's pace, Jonathan David, Rafael Leao's ingenuity to spin his man there. It should have been a free kick in my opinion. Hugo Lloris tried but failed, and it's 4. I cannot believe it. And just for transparency reasons, there's been no cut here at all. We'll go and have a look, because I often think that people might think that I'm cheating here, but there's no slider action going on whatsoever. It's all exactly the same as it was. We are on Legendary, although I can't prove that because I'd maybe show a screenshot from the beginning as we go in, but we are on Legendary. We are not cheating in any way. We are 4-0 up, and this side is just running riot right now. Bergwijn goes down the left, gets the better of Sangar. Chevalier comes out to punch it. I tell you what, that's the most important thing for me now, is keeping that clean sheet, making sure the goalkeeper gets his reward for what was a fantastic first maybe 10 minutes of the game for him. Terrible ball from Ferreira. Rafael Leao wanted it further forward or whatever it may be, but I think that could be the game done and dusted now. The referee's had a look at his watch, and that is full time. We have just beaten Spurs 4-0 away from home, and going into this, honestly, I would have taken a 1-0. I probably even would have taken a replay. Not that I don't like replays, but I probably would have taken it because then we could have taken them home and had a good go. But only 2 shots on target for Rafael Leao and 2 goals. It wasn't even 2 shots on target, 2 attempts. Harry Kane saw both of his attempts in the first 10 minutes denied by our youth goalkeeper rather spectacularly. That is one of the best games I've had in this career mode so far. It's time to show you the table because I'm fully aware that given the fixtures that you didn't see because of the corrupted file, you're not really going to be sure what's going on. Spurs have let their lead on the top spot slip. I don't know how, but they have done. We haven't beaten them in the league. We've only got a point off them, so they've lost somewhere along the way. Manchester City have taken the reins. They now have the second best defence in the league behind, believe it or not, us. We have a very good defensive record. We're not too good at scoring goals. We're sort of on par with Arsenal in that respect. We are 3 points clear of Arsenal with a much better goal difference. So even if they do beat us today, we will retain 7th place. However, we're not looking to finish in 7th this season. We want that 5th place. We cannot afford to let it slip. Anyway, hopefully in tomorrow's episode, nothing corrupts and we can get a full sort of 3 or 4 games in. We'll be very close to the end of the season. I only envisage 2 more episodes before we can hit the end of the season, get back into another transfer window, and maybe strengthen this Norwich City side even more. If you have enjoyed it though, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.